Wanna make a change for once in my life. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na.
You're used to seeing Kathleen and I behind the cameras, but not tonight. Today or tonight, we're going to be in front of the cameras, and this is a big change. In fact, that is the subject of this video, is change. As you know, the only thing constant in life is change. And we as humans resist change. We resist it so much that we make it difficult on ourselves and people around us because we will not change. But everything's changing around us. I mean, our bodies are changing, our families are changing, kids are growing up, our cars are changing, and our jobs change. And one of the biggest changes is our climate. And what a controversy that is, but it's constantly changing. Summer comes, winter comes, fall comes. So the world is changing all the time. So what is it that causes us to be so against changing our habits? U-Turn for Christ Hawaii has a program that lasts 8 months to change. This program is designed to help adult men with addictions to change, to get rid of those habits. 8 months. Sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it takes longer to get rid of those addictions. We're going to find out why it's so difficult. So, what happens in our lives to change habits from bad habits or good habits to bad habits or bad habits to good habits? It's functions of our body system. I'd like you to watch this short video about what U-Turn has to offer.
U-Turn for Christ Kauai, located in Anahola, Kauai, is a nonprofit, non-denominational rehabilitation ministry focused on helping adult men overcome substance abuse. The faith-based long-term residential program offers a serene camp-like environment on the island of Kauai for recovery.
Okay, here we go. So what habits in your life would you like to change? Some of the destructive habits are, of course, the addiction to drugs, alcohol. Gambling is a big, difficult thing. How about our language? Cussing and swearing. Lying. There are people that lie all the time. Compulsive liar. Compulsive lying. And then there's kleptomania, which is the constant need to steal all the time. They go into stores and they just steal. They can't help themselves. One of the hardest things, and there's also eating, if you can overeat or eat the wrong foods. Do you know what they call a person like myself that eats sugar all the time? Diabetic. And you can lose limbs if you're not careful. And one of the hardest things to quit is smoking. They say it's like quitting crystal meth. It's just so difficult to get rid of that urge to smoke all the time. So how can we change this? Why are we trapped in these addictions? The human mind desires pleasure, but they try to avoid pain. So, for example, when alcoholics, they want to avoid the pain that they have in their lives, they'll start drinking. Same way probably with drugs. A friend of mine says when he was on drugs, his main goal was to get high every day. So you can get high on all these drugs and the destructive lifestyle, or you can use God style. Now, the human body has an ability to create its own chemicals. And here's some of the chemicals. They call them the happy hormones. There's adrenaline, there's dopamine, there's serotonin, and endorphins. Adrenaline, as you know, is the fight or flight chemical that's in your body, but it can also be used to also create a high too. Ever watch a football game and the adrenaline starts going in your body and you're at a very type of a high. You don't have to use alcohol or drugs to get that high. Dopamine, it says here, dopamine regulates the brain's reward system and controls feelings of pleasure. That's our point. Gain pleasure, resist pain. Pleasure versus pain. So, and serotonin is supposed to help you sleep if you have more serotonin in your blood system. And endorphins is the one that I like, because endorphins can give you that high without using any substance abuse. So what are some of the things that endorphins can help you? What other things can create endorphin? And in high energy, endorphins can be used from high energy in, for example, exercising, using weights, or getting on an exercise program, whatever it is. It creates a natural high. You're feeling really good. Laughing is another system to raise your endorphins. Ever watch a good funny video or a funny movie? I mean, where you just laugh so hard you cry or something else happens? Your endorphins are this high. You feel really good. You don't have to use drugs to get that high. Sometimes eating special foods. I know that a banana split really helps my endorphins. And of course, there's other things, watching a movie. But one of the biggest things that really help your endorphins is music. The vibrations of music you see people go nuts just listening to music, having a great time. Their endorphins level is way up here. So music is another way to create a high level of endorphins. So it comes down to choices. Your choices, changing of your choices, changing choices equals consequences. Good or bad. Your choices, good consequences, bad consequences. So one of the highs comes from Satan. Satan will give you all the destructive habits. One of the other highs, like the endorphins, the adrenaline, the dopamine, the serotonins, they come from your own body. You can create your own high. You don't need to buy drugs. So, who do you really think was the best pathway for you? Is it working for Satan? Or is it working for God and using His system? So, we don't mention God and Jesus too much in the beginning because a lot of the people that come into U-Turn for Christ Kauai are not religious people. They are pressured to come in either by the law, or maybe somebody in the family is forcing them to go to rehab, or maybe it's just you reached a level where you say, gee, maybe there's a better way. You don't have to be religious-minded to come into U-Turn for Christ Kauai, and that's okay. We want you to come as you are. In other words, come as you are.
Come out of sadness from wherever you've been. Come broken-hearted, let rescue begin. Come find your mercy, oh sinner, come kneel. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. So lay down your burden.